Hi, my loves. So I'm doing a love reading for you guys today. So I wanted to look at what's actually happening in your connection. So we're looking at the union energy and any other messages that needed to come out. So I just went a bit free flow with whatever messages that you needed to hear. And when it comes to the union energy and what's actually happening, the two cards that came out was Empire and Passion. Now, the first message that's coming out for you guys is your counterpart is very focused at the moment on their career. They're focused on building their empire. They're focused on their money. They're focused on success. And because of this, and then plugging all their energy towards this, it is leading to there being this delay in you seeing any kind of action or movement coming in from them. But how they feel about this connection, there's a lot of passion in them. You know, a lot of passionate thoughts, a lot of passionate feelings. Now, one of the things that is coming through is that even though your person is very focused on career at the moment and building their empire, and this creating some kind of delay in you seeing movement, there does seem to be something happening where the both of you are going to end up meeting. The way I'm hearing this is crossing paths. You might bump into your person. You may see them somewhere that like a certain place. You're both in the same place at the same time. This crossing paths and meeting up feels very passionate. There's a lot of chemistry that seems to be coming from the both of you. And it does seem to be leading to the both of you connecting with each other quite passionately and intimately as well. So there is something happening here where there's going to be a passionate encounter happening between the both of you. I'm going to get some more on this before I go on to the messages that came through for you, because there was quite consistent messages coming through around what you need to focus on and what is serving as a bit of a block for you as well. So when it comes to the union energy, they're currently focused on their work. A lot of passion they feel towards you, but there does seem to be, that went flying, this passionate encounter happening. There's a lot of changes the both of you are going on. I love this. There's a lot of changes the both of you are going through at the moment. One of you is connecting more spiritually. This could be you, but I feel like this is where a lot of those big changes are coming up. You're connecting more spiritually. You're understanding yourself a lot more deeper, a lot more better. I feel like from this spiritual journey that you are on, or you are stepping into or going into deeper, one of the things it's helping you do is surrender and really connect with your inner strength. This is all leading to a new beginning as well. So there is this new beginning coming, and this new beginning does seem to be coming from letting go of a lot of the worries, the fears, the anxiety that you feel. So it kind of feels like the more you work on releasing all the things that you are holding on to that then lead to you experiencing these very heavy, quite negative emotions that create blocks, the more you start to see new beginnings coming in for you, because there's no resistance, or there's very little resistance. You know, when you're in this place where you're worrying about what's happening, there's a lot of resistance in you. And I feel like your spiritual journey is helping you to let go of all of that. So there's huge transformation happening that is helping you and even your person, if they're on this journey, to let go. And this is opening up a new beginning between the both of you. This new beginning is actually leading to some kind of reunion happening. So there is a reunion happening between you and your person. I actually feel like this passionate encounter, this kind of being in the same place at the same time, bumping into each other, feels very divinely guided. Firstly, I feel like it's the kick up the arse your person needs to actually start focusing on the connection, because their focus at the moment is career, finances, very much invested in this. Even if they feel that passion towards you, even if they think about you, they're deciding to put all their energy into their career, and so avoiding investing themselves in other areas in their life. So this encounter, which does feel very kind of very divinely guided, some divine intervention around this, I feel like it gives them a kick up the arse. There's this kind of chemistry the both of you feel, this pull towards one another. Like I said, it does seem to be leading to this passionate meet-up encounter between the both of you. But it's also opening up this kind of reunion happening between the both of you. So it doesn't feel like this passionate encounter is just meeting up, getting your leg over and then not seeing each other again. It feels like it's actually unlocking this movement forward, which does bring a lot of reunion. Now, the other thing that's coming through is this passionate encounter and this reunion. There's going to be a lot of conversations that both of you are going to be having where you're taking a trip down memory lane. So you're talking a lot about the past. You're talking about a lot of memories, things that you've done together, laughs that you've had. And I feel like this is something, I'm seeing a heart melting. I feel like this is something that brings a lot of warmth in the heart space as well. Let me get a few more messages around what you can expect, and then we'll move on to the messages that came through for you. You need to be patient, my love. There's a new beginning coming in this, but you do need to be patient in this, yeah. It's almost like there's going to be this new beginning coming in between the both of you, but at the same time, things are not going to be set in stone. It's like if you are experiencing this new beginning, and you're expecting there to be this immediate confirmation that this new beginning is long-term commitment, you're kind of being told that's not something that's going to be revealed to you straight away, because what you're needing to do is work with this reunion in a way where you're being patient, you're enjoying the flow. Because if you start then looking for or immediately thinking that a sign should be given that this is long-term commitment, it's going to bring up a lot of fear and anxiety in you. And that fear and anxiety is around losing the connection. And this unfortunately does then lead on to creating some kind of blocks. So it's almost like you're intentionally being kept away from any kind of immediate confirmation that this connection is coming in with a commitment. Because I feel like when this reunion comes in, there's going to be this very fun, playful energy. There is going to be that very kind of, heartfelt connection you feel as well, especially when you're talking about the past, reminiscing, trip down memory lane. But it feels like that there's also going to be this urgency in you to want to know, what is this now? Is this long-term commitment? Is this a ring on the finger? And you're being told you're not going to immediately be shown that. You're not going to immediately be told that. So if that is something you're expecting from this reunion immediately, you're being told that's not going to be given to you immediately. This is something that it's almost like you need to be able to move with the flow of it. You need to be able to enjoy the connection. Does it lead towards a commitment? It does seem like this is developing into a relationship, a new beginning between the both of you. But there is this cycle or this pattern that you're being pushed to break out of, and that is you needing immediate answers. There's a need for you to trust in divine timing. Listen to your intuition. If your intuition is bringing up red flags, then that is your sign that maybe this connection is one that isn't going to lead to it developing into a relationship and possibly a commitment. But if you are not getting any of those feelings and you're enjoying that flow and you can do that patiently, then that's what you're being guided to do, my loves. Now, interestingly, that message is coming through because what was coming through for you guys to focus on is actually your fears. So there is this attachment that you have to this connection, my loves. Sorry, my throat is so dry. I need to make sure I don't start coughing or lose my voice. There is this fear that you have towards this connection. And this feels like a constant fear. You're being guided to let this go. It's safe for you to let this connection go. If this connection is meant for you, my loves, it's coming for you. It's not disappearing. It's not going anywhere. But you're holding on to it. Like with dear life, there is this fear in you that you're going to be abandoned, you're going to be rejected, that you're not actually going to see any kind of development and progress coming from this connection. What you need to allow yourself to do is know that the love that is right for you, the love that is meant for you, it's going to arrive. It's not going anywhere. It's definitely going to show up. But there's a need for you to be able to let go of the worries and fears that you have around it not showing up, because this is something that's keeping you quite stuck and it's blocking you. You are being guided to focus on your life purpose for two reasons. The first is it's actually going to help you to work through a lot of these fears, because you're no longer going to be feeding it energy. You're not going to be focusing on it when you're focusing on your life purpose and growing whatever you need to grow to succeed in that. The other thing that's coming through is change. You're going to see some kind of positive change start to unfold. This is connected to career. The more energy and focus you put into it, the more you're going to start seeing a lot of successful growth and a lot of prosperity coming towards you as well. So my loves, that's your reading for today. And I'll see you, for those of you who have joined me on here from Instagram, I will see you again on Instagram tomorrow. For those of you who've come across me on YouTube, thank you for listening. And I will be back here again in the next few days.